Hey everyone, it's Bobo Mac here for Crisis in the Toyverse. And on today's program, we're diving back into Vinimates. That's right, I gave you guys a little break, but I am bringing back Vinimates every so often here because, well, Vinimates rock, and that's my honest opinion on that, so you're going to have to deal with it or leave me hate comments. So you guys decide what works best for you. But on today's show, we are going to be looking at the Gunslinger from the Dark Tower. Yes, the Dark Tower came out last year, but it's going to be nice to revisit some of Diamond Select's offerings on the Dark Tower, because I think about a year ago almost, I reviewed the Gunslinger himself. So now we have it in Vinimate form. So as you can see, he is encased in his plastic prison. Of course, he's looking ready for action there. Of course, we got the nice Dark Tower logo there. On the side, as you can see, we have some cool artwork of the Gunslinger in action. That's right, we got a posable head. I'll talk about that more in a bit. And of course, on the back, we have the Gunslinger and we have the Man in Black. Let's go ahead and release him from his plastic prison and talk about him a little more in depth. Alrighty, we have the Gunslinger on box, and I gotta say, he looks really cool for being a smaller figure. I mean, he's not like miniature size or anything, but he is a smaller figure, but he's packed with a lot of detail and a lot of cool things going on. At the beginning of the video, I brought up the fact that it does have a posable head. I recently did an interview with Zach for over at Diamond Select Toys. And I asked about that because at first I was messing with it and I thought I actually broke it. I was like, uh-oh. But on non-DC Vinimates, this is a story I was told, is the fact that they are posable. There's just a licensing issue as to why DC Vinimates are not. But what's really cool is you can definitely get lots of different poses out of the guy. So there is a point of articulation with this Vinimate, which is cool. And I think it's really cool if you're doing toy photography and such. I mean, just turning that head ever so slightly gives you a whole different pose to work with. But I wanted to let you guys know about that. Another thing I find really cool about this Vinimate is the sculpting work that's done. Of course, the face has the deco to look like the Gunslinger, and that all came out great. That looks really good. No complaints on that. But I really love the detail on the jacket and the shirt with the collar, and even the belt with the gun holster. Those came out really good. I mean, look, you see the bullets there. They got some paint on them. You got your belt buckle here. All these clasps and buttons that help make up the shirt. They got some great sculpt work done as well. And even up here, you got the little buttons going on at the collar, which came out really good. His guns are surprisingly done really well too. They look good and they fit the Vinimate just fine. Of course, this is a Vinimate, so it is in a prefix pose and the guns are non-removable. But that's okay because, I mean, the fact that I got a head that twists just adds a whole new level of detail and appreciation for the Vinimate line in general. So let's just go ahead and do our size comparison right here, right now. So let's throw Wonder Woman in the mix, and let's see what else I got here. In the spirit of fairness, let's throw another Stephen King property in there. Let's throw Pennywise. And let's zoom out a little bit so you can see all of them in action. So obviously, the Gunslinger and Pennywise are not going to fit in with each other. They're two different scales done by two different companies. But the nice thing is, you want Wonder Woman and the Gunslinger to team up, you can make that happen because they fit in together nicely, which is always cool when we're talking Vinimates. So, you know, you guys know I love talking about Vinimates. I love taking pictures of Vinimates. So, of course, I'm going to give you the big praise of you should go pick it up, but I really believe you should. I mean, these guys are like less than $10 in the most cases. When they come out, they're about $10, but afterwards, they drop down in price a little bit, which is nice, you know. So, if you have a couple extra bucks lying around, you got some money in your PayPal account that's not doing anything, go ahead and pick it up. Well, it's not going to really hurt at the end of the day. It's a Vinimate. Go have some fun with it. But with that being said, though, guys, I want to thank you for taking time to stop by and seeing what's going on over here. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys do, too. Any comments, questions, or anything like that, just leave them in the comment section. I will eventually get back to them. As you know, I have a ton of things to plug, actually just 3. But for all things geekery, head over to undercovercapes.com. And if you're a fan of the pop-ups I use in my backgrounds here for the show, head over to extreme-sets.com. And if you're on Instagram, go throw a follow at Toy Lover Crew. Guys, I got a slideshow at the end. Thank you very much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, great googly moogly!